All right, everybody, welcome to today's personal development lesson. I am your host, Joel Dunn. Today, we've got an incredible training for you. I know everyone's just coming off of conference. We've got some exciting announcements, some exciting bonuses that were unveiled, and everyone is running hard right now. So today, I want to start out the training with the power of setting high standards. So make sure that you have your notes ready. You're getting that stuff ready to go, and we're going to crush this today. Guys, this was one of those ones that I was looking at. What could I do to help push you along? What could I do to help inspire you to get the things from the thought process, the emotions, everything that happened at the annual convention, the annual conference, and then turn it into immediate actions? And when we talk about that, we have to talk about setting our standards higher. See, if you set and have high standards for you and your team, if you do these things in your life, hitting your goals and having success should be a foregone conclusion. So picture this: a person who wakes up every day with an unwavering commitment to excellence. We talk about that all the time in here. Strive for excellence. They set their sets high. They refuse to settle for mediocrity. And step by step, you work hard towards your goal with intentionality and focus. That's Steph's word for the year: focus, with resiliency. So that in the end, success isn't a matter of luck, it's the natural outcome from the high standards that you've set for yourself. So when you demand more for yourself, something extraordinary happens. You unlock a power within, a power that turns your dreams and your dream board into a plan, and then your plans into realities. See, setting high standards isn't just a choice, it's a declaration. You are going out and saying that you will rise no matter what the challenges, you are going to take it. You are going to push through, and you are going to bring people along with you. Setting high standards isn't just a choice, guys. It's something that when you think what you're going to do for the week, you build it into who you are. It is a piece of who you are. So you're not choosing daily to set high standards. You've done it once and you've committed to it, because success stops being a possibility and starts becoming a certainty because you refuse to accept anything less. So part of what I wanted to go over today is I came up with 3 reasons setting high standards and actions to go with them. That way you can implement them and they can help you immediately starting today once you get off this training. So, number 1, high standards define your worth. See, the way you treat yourself sets the tone for how you are going to treat others. And in this business, it's important that you set a high standard for yourself, because that allows you to create and set higher standards for your team. Because if you are just going to tell your team what to do, they're going to look at what you're doing and say that it doesn't match up. Also, when you treat yourself highly and set the tone, it also shows people how to treat you. If you demand excellence from yourself, you signal to the world that you deserve respect and success. So here's the thing: we've got the high standards defining your worth. So, what is the action that you can do to build that up, to rebolster and to put that into effect? Today, write down one area of your life where you've been settling. Is it your health? Is it your business? Is it in your relationships? Commit to changing it starting today, because you're going to have high standards defining your worth. So, shouldn't you put some time and effort into figuring out what it is you want to set a higher standard on. Number two, high standards create focus. When your standards are clear, when you've created that bar for yourself and you've set it high, you don't waste time on distractions. You know what you want and you filter out what doesn't align with your vision, with your direction, with your steps to success, and you focus solely on what will move you to and towards your goal. Talked about that from stage this week. It's busy doesn't equal progress. See, everyone is busy. And that's the problem is everyone is busy and no one is accomplishing anything. So take time today to discover what is clear going towards your direction that you want and what isn't, and eliminate it. So the action for this is take a moment tonight to list your top 3 priorities for this week. These are the areas where you'll raise your standard immediately and start focusing your action and activity to accomplish those. So, number one, we have high standards because they define our worth. Number two, high standards create focus towards what we want. And number three, high standards obviously attract success because success follows those who refuse to settle. See, when you set high standards and you keep them high, it draws everything around you. High standards force you to act consistently with purpose and discipline, and people and opportunities will natural align with that type of energy. When you're throwing out that I have high standard vibes, guess what you're going to attract? The I have high standard people, the high standard opportunities, the opportunities that people are always talking about and can't figure out why they get into them. And then when they look at you, they're like, oh, you're so lucky because you had the opportunity. No, you created a lifestyle of high standards that allowed you to elevate yourself to be able to align with those types of opportunities. So, what's the action for this? Today, start small. Choose one habit, whether it's waking up a little bit earlier, being kinder to yourself, working that extra one more, and stick to it for the next 30 days. So, what do we got? We've got high standards defining your worth. We've got high standards creating focus, and high standards we know obviously attract success. So, high standards aren't about being perfect. They're about striving for better every day. The goal should get better every day. When you set them, you don't just change your results, you change who you are. So ask yourself, what kind of life are you building? And what are the standards you are setting? What is the minimum you are going to do? And is that minimum setting you apart from others? Because you are living a high standard life, not a life of mediocrity. The answer to this will definitely determine your future for this year. Guys, I hope this helps. Make sure you tag your team, share this, and go out this week and do incredible things. And I hope your week and your day is as awesome as you are.